Good evening. This is CTV News for Friday, March 31st. I'm Patricia Valone. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, the Maryland Legislative Black Caucus votes against a bail bond reform bill. The measure would reverse a rule change made by the Maryland Court of Appeals that prohibits judges from imposing bail on low-income offenders that are not a danger to society or a flight risk. The Senate passed the bill last week, but with yesterday's vote by the caucus, it will be harder for it to garner enough votes in the House. The bill's sponsor, State Senator Anthony Muse, reacts to the caucus vote.
Yes, the Black Caucus may not have supported it, but the national president of Southern Christian Leadership Conference came in with national support. The NAACP supports this. Many groups. We're simply divided on how to get this done. What I may do at the end of the day is require that it will be a study. I will not leave a system unchecked that in which our own Attorney General has said there are racial disparities in this system.
The proposed legislation is now in the House of Delegates. Well, Governor Larry Hogan signs emergency legislation creating a regional metro compact. The agreement between Maryland, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. establishes a new safety oversight commission for the Washington Metropolitan Area Transit Authority. In addition, the legislation grants the commission specified security, regulatory, and enforcement power over the WMATA system.
Well, it's important because the public needs confidence in Metro. They need confidence in the safety of Metro. They need confidence in the timeliness of the trains. They need confidence in the cost of Metro. And also, it's important that the three jurisdictions are working together. It's a start because obviously at some point in time we're going to have to come up with a different funding mechanism. And we need not just the three jurisdictions but the federal government to help as well.
And the Federal Transit Administration said it would hold millions of transportation dollars from Maryland, Virginia, and the District of Columbia until the three jurisdictions adopted the compact. The district passed identical legislation back in December, and the Virginia General Assembly passed it earlier this month. Well, Prince George's Police takes its Chief on the Go community campaign to CASA in Hyattsville. Chief Hank Stawinski and a team of officers met with members of the community to hear their concerns. Today's event is timely because of fears in the immigrant community about the targeting by the Trump administration.
I know there's issues that are bubbling up on the national stage, but myself and before me, Chief McGaw, we are committed to providing safety to everybody in Prince George's County.
Residents here in Langley Park, our immigrant community, have the same concerns that all other Prince George's County residents have. We want a safe neighborhood, safe environment for our kids to grow. So we hear anything that is affected from the national level to the local level, and really just to learn more about PGPD and see what their policies are.
The monthly Chief on the Go sessions began last summer. Well, public safety officials who responded to a fiery Silver Spring apartment complex that killed 7 people last summer are honored for their heroics. Montgomery County Police released 2 videos showing the emergency response, including body camera footage. Officers Jeffrey Hughes, Nathan Bush, Troy Brenner, Michael Wingloski, David Braun were all recognized during a public safety awards luncheon. Meantime, the man who reported the smell of gas weeks before the explosion is now filing a lawsuit. Adrian Boy is suing Washington Gas, K Management, and the Flower Branch Apartments. The ATF says the cause of the explosion was a natural gas leak.
It's like the most. Like, we haven't heard anything. Of course, we got relocated, but just to let us know about what happened. Sorry, a letter. We could have taken anything. But
the litigation seeks compensatory damages to make each of our clients whole for the emotional and physical injuries that they've suffered, for their loss of property and their loss of their life as they knew it before this particular tragedy. We seek to hold the apartment complex, the management company, and Washington Gas accountable for their decision to disregard the numerous warnings of the potentially hazardous and lethal harm that would result if they failed to take heed, which they did.
A boy joins 2 others who are suing. The National Transportation Safety Board is also investigating the incident. Those results are expected before the 1-year anniversary in August.